Morning, folks. I'm out here this morning trying to get this trailer ready to go. We've got to go pick up a little colt for a friend of mine. He's actually getting it from Alan from Route 66, farm on Route 66, I should say. The lights never seem to work. I'm going through fuses, I'm looking at stuff, and I think I finally got it figured out. When you have a bunch of different trailers, sometimes you blow fuses, stuff like that. I've still got to feed everybody. Been working on this now since I hooked it up for quite a while, trying to figure everything out. Finally found the fuse that was blowed. Not to say it won't blow again. I've got to do a couple modifications to the little trailer here. This colt is not halter broke. I don't want to tie it up and have it hurt itself. So I've got to put a couple of little safeties around just to keep it from trying to jump out. And then I want to talk to you today about our hay situation, feed, and some of the things I'm doing to try and kind of alleviate some of the hay costs that we're having. So come along with me. I've still got to do just a few things this truck, and then I'll get started. So over the weekend we were up in Farmington, New Mexico, and we were visiting family. We had a big get together. We call it Christmas in July, and we all bring a gift, and we have water games, all kinds of stuff. It's fun. But our hay situation here is not getting any better. I've talked to several hay providers, and the day is coming when hay, particularly grass hay that I feed to the sheep, it's going to go up higher, and there's not going to be as much of it. When you have high demand, prices go up. And we was at Tractor Supply, and they had a whole, about a full pallet. It was on 2 pallets, but it was about a full pallet of these alfalfa cubes. Now, I don't like feeding alfalfa. It's not the best. I can feed it to the horses. I can integrate it in and supplement their hay, and that's why we bought it. Now, some of the bags were busted. Some of it's not that great, but we can feed that to chickens. But when you can run on this stuff, I bought this pennies on the dollar because it'd been sitting on their yard for a long time, they said. They had it 50% off. I actually got it for cheaper. I said, I'll take it all if I can get it for cheaper. So I got it for pennies on the dollar, and I bought it all. So now I can supplement the horses with a little bit of alfalfa and kind of help out the hay situation. I can integrate it in. The other thing that I'm doing, is I am cutting these big grass hummocks. We have quite a bit of tall grass. This is something I started doing. Started pulling some for the sheep. Try not to get a lot of other plants in it. There's a lot of good grasses out here that I can take and cut for the sheep. I get this about full, try to stuff it down in there and make a little small bale, and that'll be enough for a morning feeding. Now, it is labor intensive, but this is just one way. It takes me a little bit of time. I can cut some of the grass here around different places, and I save 4 fleeks of hay per feeding. Okay, I go by weight. I usually feed the sheep about 4 fleeks and more than 4 fleeks a night, and they've been wasting quite a bit. I've got to build some feeders. It's on my to-do list. But I go by weight, and I've cut enough here. Probably took me 30, 40 minutes of cutting. You can hear I'm out of breath. I go at it pretty fast. But this will be one feeding for the sheep. Just little things we're doing to try and cut down on our feed bill, because hay, as many of you know from watching this channel, watching other people's channels, hay's getting ridiculous. Well, we got some cloud cover now, which is nice. I was starting to burn up. I got all the animals fed, took care of everything. And now I've got to take and I've got to put some kind of board here to keep a colt from wanting to jump out. On the back also, I don't want a colt to jump out, so I'm gonna go over here and see what I can find. See if we can put it on here and keep them safe. So I went over and looked at metal, and I've only got about an hour. And then I remembered I had these over on the hay locker. So I took these down. This one will make 2. I've got some wire work to do real quick, and then I can just attach it. I've got more of those clips. I can attach it to the sides. I can attach one to the back. May just have to wire it on the back and attach it on one side, but it'll keep that colt from jumping out, I think. Okay, got these on here fastened with these clips. Got some wire to tie up my back door. I've got this, we can actually pick it up and, I don't know, maybe hold it up with a string. I better get a string so I can hold it forward. Got this one attached. I think it's gonna work fine. That'll kind of keep that colt from coming out of there, I think. And I'll just wire this shut and be good to go. So we made it here in one piece.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Well, that's a good looking baby.
Yeah.
It's a good looking baby.
That's chip 66 there.
That's Chipper's baby, huh?
Yep.
There's gold 66. And there's their cows over there. They're looking really good on all that green grass. Dogs are over here eating horse hoof. A buddy of mine took and wanted one of Alan's babies, and we're gonna take that little bay colt, put it on here on the trailer, and we're gonna get it took over to his house. Okay, I'll come help you. That was the gray mare's yearling, and then We're taking the little bay. He's got some ropes on him. Teaching him to lead. I'll switch gears here. Try to change where we're pushing them to. Things don't always go as planned. So he's gonna push them down this fence line and try to push them right over there in that pen. Okay. They're wanting to stay up in here with these other horses. They're running with them, so we're gonna see if we can't get them to follow them down, and I'll put a little bit of pressure on them. Horses are notionable animals. There we go. Come on in, tighten up, babe. They're fast. Crowd them, crowd them, crowd them. All right.
That's all right. Okay, if we can get one, but not the other. Careful here. It'll just naturally come forward in a minute. Heavy. Here, I just tie it. Yeah. So now we can back into that corner right there. Can't have too many pins. Go out on the freeway. Brother here isolated, so now we can kind of push him a little bit and we can start shutting. Here, this will start to shut a little bit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go.
They can come out of this. That's a thing I was kind of worried about.
Moses is smart enough to know you don't want them to think they can jump out of the back until it's tighter. So everything's secure. But all right, so Moses is going to help his buddy work with this colt. Follow their channel to see what they do with this baby, but I'm so excited about this.
Oh, baby. You're okay.
trailer and go for a couple hours, they'll be halter broken. If you want to tie it up and then just, I can get the halter later, but.
I'd rather it be loose there. It gets tied up, gets thrashing around, and they will.
Sounds good.
I hate to. I can probably.
The halter loose. Take the halter off, you know.
I might try to. I have to undo this. If I can grab it right there.
Yeah, I think we can. Good looking colt.
It really is. Let me get out. Get hurt.
There you go, boy.
Now.
He really calmed down a lot quicker than his sister did. One they worked with her yesterday, so I think he'll calm right down.
They're gonna turn him out with a donkey.
Oh, really?
They got a donkey over there. All right, Alan. Good to see you again, brother.
Good to see you.
We'll get this horse on the road. I don't know if y'all remember this place or not. Last time we was here was in the dark. We delivered this donkey and this mare. This mare's looking a lot better. They've really been doing a good job with her. Her eyes were infected when she came here, and I think she had a UTI. So she's really looking a lot better. That donkey is not that baby's mommy. We figured that out. The place he got them from, I won't say their name, they're over in Texas. They kind of did a switcheroo, a quickie. That baby does not belong to that donkey. She won't have nothing to do with it, and didn't have no milk when she got here. So, but they're all doing good. That baby's doing really good. I don't know how long it'd been without milk. They put it on milk replacer, and it's coming along. It's got a long road ahead of it, but so does this mare. But they're doing good. We got the baby in here. I'll take you in here and show you in the stall. We got it in the stall. Me and Michael. This is my buddy Michael. He's the one got it. He's gonna have a nice home here. This is his first big field trip. He's a good looking, classy colt. 4 socks, got a big old nice hip on him. He's gonna make a really nice horse. I look forward to working with him. And now it's time for us to take and head on back home. So we'll be back out here tomorrow. We've actually got to take and put some gates up. First one thing another. Make this place a little bit more usable for handling horses. So I'm gonna take and end it right there. We gotta get to town before feed store closes and pick up a couple bales of hay. So until next time, remember, be not weary in well doing, for in due season ye shall reap if you faint not. We'll see you later.